Greetings, gamers, and welcome to the Broken Pixel podcast where we talk all things gaming related, news, reviews, previews, and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. I'm your host, Wes. I'm joined on my right by Aaron.
Hello.
And your right by James.
Hello.
If you like what you see, please like, favorite, subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. If you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed. Throw us $1, throw us $5. Let's get better air in here. I do apologize to audio listeners for the fan.
Yeah, the fan's just gonna be. It's a necessary evil right now.
Because it's not just hot right now; it's also everywhere around us is on fire.
Yeah,
Right.
so we can't even open the windows or anything.
Yeah. Also, check out our partner channel, Jalapeno Children's Fun. Watch our buddy Max play a lot of Magic the Gathering online.
Yep.
Jalapeno.
Doing drafts now.
Doing drafts? I
Yeah.
saw that. He posted an M19 draft.
Yeah.
And support him, and he can get a PC and do Arena.
Yeah.
All right, we got a decent amount of news, but we got a lot of shit to talk about this week.
Love it.
Lots of shit.
So let me get the news.
I want to know why everybody's making a big deal out of this IGN thing. Plagiarism.
I
I understand why, because it's journalism and it's plagiarism, and that's like the faux pas.
Why it's getting worse?
Yes.
So dude comes out and does an apology, but apparently if you watch the video, it's basically sorry, not sorry.
Worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It was a bad apology.
And then it's come out after that he was plagiarizing reviews for like GTA, Mario, like has a list.
Jason Schreier
Yeah.
was like, yeah, you did all that stuff, and then the guy in the video is like, I don't know why Jason said that. That's not true. You can go back and look.
And Kotaku, who, to be fair, is not the most reputable game source, has listed like the verbatim comments because I'm assuming they just want to take pot shots at IGN with this.
Why are
but-
they not reputable? I thought they were.
Kotaku?
Yeah.
They're
They seem to be accurate.
They're accurate, but they go after cheap stories.
Oh.
And
okay.
there's a couple of writers on there that I hate.
Yeah.
Doesn't Polygon do the same thing?
Polygon's
worse.
Yeah.
Polygon is the worst one right now.
Yeah.
Like IGN might give out stupid, easy reviews for games that should get better or like complete opposite, but at least they have some integrity, even after the whole Colin Moriarty thing.
Yeah.
A little bit of God of War news. Big update coming out, which
Really?
biggest thing is New Game Plus.
Nice.
What's New Game Plus?
It's
Keep
where
all your upgrades and play the game again.
Sweet.
but it's harder.
And you can turn turn up the difficulty too if you're a trophy hunter.
Oh, really?
This is more of tech news, but it's kind of interesting. The Xbox One X is the first device to support HDMI 2.1
Ooh.
for better audio and video transfer.
Nice.
I just saw the article today. I forgot to get the dude's name, but some dude from IGN who made like $46 million last year is quitting IGN EA, not IGN.
Oh.
Sorry,
I got somebody can make $46 million at IGN.
It's like, is it
No.
the CEO of their partner?
No.
Or their owner? EA. Someone from EA who made a bunch of money is quitting.
Yes,
So
Did he get all his money from loot boxes?
that's a good story.
that's all I got.
All right.
That one I didn't. It was EA, so I didn't care that much, but I just figured reading the $46 million.
Okay, sure.
That should
And
have been
then,
your
so-
icebreaker.
Should have.
Playing it fast and loose with lose.
So Nintendo, we talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago, went after a couple of more reputable or more big name ROM sites.
Emu Paradise.
Emu Paradise, one of the biggest ones around now.
Probably the biggest one.
I would say has removed all of their ROM and ISO files.
So
from
I
their
can't
site.
hack your NES minis anymore.
There's other sites.
True.
But you were talking about this out there.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of hurts the preservation of games.
Yeah. At the moment, as we stand, we have ROMs. We can play games from years that we weren't alive, from games that we can play anything we want to play right now because of ROMs.
Yes.
No major publisher has come up with a way around not using ROMs and making money off of it. And so, yeah, it becomes a game preservation topic of you're just getting rid of people letting other people play games that are part of the history of gaming.
And some of these carts, if you want to actually play it, are hundreds of dollars a piece. Ocarina of Time on the N64, if you want to play that, it's like $100 cartridge.
That's crazy.
Plus needing a 64, plus needing an older TV to play on that still has composite hookups. I'm fucking thinking original NES. If you want cartridges and play that, you have to buy a fucking CRT TV to be able to use it, a
Right.
tube TV.
Yeah.
I,
Like, if you're going to get rid of all the ROM sites, then you have to come up with a way that we can still play all the games. For just, not because I want to play them all, but just for the sake of, like why we keep written history of
Why
things.
why should games die?
exactly.
Games should not die. It's like books. You wouldn't want to lose all the books in the world.
Right. Where's the digital library for all the...
And I think Nintendo could easily be the first company to do this.
Right.
Because the Switch is a perfect console to play every single game from the
And
NES.
make a ton of money.
Do it as a rental service. Do it as a fucking Netflix service. $20 a month. Play literally any Nintendo game you want.
They're
fuck yeah.
so much money.
Yep.
And it's an encyclopedia of games. It's a library of video games.
I mean,
its history.
How many people out there have ever heard of the game Zork and know what that is?
Right,
Or
Rygar.
Rygar, if you want to talk shitty games. I don't know. It just...
It's kind of shitty.
And there will always be ROM sites. People will pop them back up. It's
Figure
just
out,
they're either going to have harder ways to get in, like invite-only codes to log into their site, or they're going to be virus-ridden. That's why
Right.
I was liking, like, Emo Paradise, and there's another one, Cool ROMs.
Yeah.
Like,
There's cool ROMs, love ROMs. Yeah, there's all kinds of them.
I think Love ROMs was the one that Nintendo went after first.
Yes.
Yeah. But that sucks.
It does. Because they don't have an alternative
Yeah,
solution.
if they had a full digital library, because Sony has PlayStation Now going on, they're starting to put more stuff in there. But what if I want to play something from my childhood, like Wild 9? I don't think either of you have ever heard of that game.
Nope.
Loved it as a kid. I don't know if it holds up today. It's been probably a decade or two since I've played it. So,
It's shitty, man.
they need to come. Like I said, the Netflix service would be the easiest way.
Yeah.
Game Pass, Netflix, something.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense why they don't do that. It's a moneymaker.
Well, it is a rights issue in some instances because some developers kept 100% of the rights to their games, even though it was released on
That's not even an excuse. Here's why. They have a ton of first-party games. Put that service out there with just the first-party games. All the other people see how successful that service is, and then they're like, here, have our rights.
Yeah.
Put it on there. Give
and
us
then
a percentage.
They could look at Reddits of like, wow, I love this service, but I wish Game
Yeah.
X was on
They're
there.
like, wow, the demand is there. All you have to, you're Nintendo.
Yes.
You could start it with just Nintendo games to be like, look how look how
So
popular
imagine the
this is.
Switch, all Nintendo games, and then fucking Pokemon games on there. Just start. I want to play Pokemon Silver
Yeah.
today.
Isn't that
That'd be
kind of what
gnarly.
Microsoft did when they rolled out backwards compatibility?
That's what
They
they're-
kept periodically adding more games and adding more games.
They are adding more games all the time.
Yeah.
And they are adding original Xbox games, 360 games.
Yeah.
They're adding everything. They're doing it the right way. Just their library isn't as big as Sony, Nintendo, Sega's.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But yeah, I just wish Nintendo needs to be the first company to do it, because Sony is kind of doing it, but in a bad way. Xbox is doing it, but you still need to own the physical media,
Yeah.
which is getting the big problem we have of physical media just running out.
Is the Nintendo conference anytime soon this year? Do they
Nintendo
do that every year or no?
No, so Nintendo does Nintendo Directs. Actually, we're going to talk about one
Okay.
for news. They do every month or 2 months. They do a Nintendo Direct, usually where they're going with the company. This one was themed, and this was on Wednesday for Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay.
So we got a lot of Smash Brothers news to go through. Yay! 5 total characters announced, 2 brand new and 3 Echo Fighters. Simon Belmont from
Nice.
Castlevania, and Richter Belmont is his Echo Fighter.
Nice.
You have Dark Samus from Metroid Prime 2 as an Echo Fighter. You have Chrom from Fire Emblem as an Echo Fighter.
Oh, wow.
And King K. Rool is a new character. Donkey Kong Country villain.
Nice.
Really?
Yep. There's going to be 103 stages in the game.
Jesus Christ.
They're pulling everything and then adding new ones. Almost 900 tracks for music.
Still no Waluigi?
As of right now, still no Waluigi.
That's so funny.
Okay.
No love.
Really quick. Waluigi was never in a main title game. He's only been in sports and party games.
Still a character.
Yeah.
He's an assist trophy. He works as an assist trophy. Why do we need him as a playable?
Why do we need the Wii Fit
Why do we
trainer?
need half of the fucking people in Super Smash Bros?
Yeah.
At least they had their own games.
Who cares about Wii Fit trainer?
There are
though?
people in Fire Emblem. They don't have their own games.
Very true.
Like there's Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
Get
Was the main
fuck
character
outta
of her
here,
own game.
dude.
And the little kid.
Wait. What little, like, Ness?
Yeah, the little fucking.
He's from a game.
He's from Earthbound.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying it's pointless. Who actually goes, man? I really want to play like that with that guy.
It's a pretty
like
popular
a handful
game.
of people.
I actually
The
recommend
character, I
Earthbound.
Yeah, Earthbound's
Oh,
great.
and in the game, well, that's because everyone plays fucking Fox and Bayonetta because they're top tier. Stages, characters, we got new items, new everything, and we got hints of a new story mode, which is nice. I like the full story mode. Like,
Oh, that's what Waluigi is. He's the hand.
you think he's Master Hand, Crazy
Yeah.
Hand?
Yeah, definitely.
I would.
Think about Waluigi's character. Master Hand, Crazy Hand.
His most memorable thing in any game is the soccer game where he comes out and does the DX crotch chop when he wins.
Yeah.
Straight up, just to the crowd.
Nice.
But yeah, we're gonna have like one or two more directs before December, so we're gonna get more characters. There was a leak on 4chan a while back, so take it with a grain of salt. But there's gonna be 8 new characters announced, plus more Echo Fighters by the time
Okay.
it's all done.
So PSX is every year,
Yes.
and Nintendo does not do an every year big conference.
No.
Neither does Microsoft.
Neither's Microsoft.
Oh, really?
EA or E3 is basically their big conference,
Okay.
Sony's the only one who has their own
Really?
experience. Yeah.
which is why EA you sometimes don't see as much. Like this or E3. Like we saw 4 big titles and some indie stuff, right?
Because they want to save all the good shit.
For them.
Like their conference, you said will be all fucking Last of Us stuff.
Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all we're gonna see,
Pretty much.
God,
Yeah.
I can't wait for that game.
and maybe Neo too.
Definitely get Neo
But
too.
I'm
Yeah, I know.
no, I'm hugely excited for Smash. It was a good direct. It was like a half hour. Sakurai talk.
I just thought of Derek's.
I
Derek.
know you're excited for Smash. Everyone's excited for Smash.
Are you?
Sure.
No, you're not. All right,
Let
so
me read some comments for you.
I wanna
I'll
hear-
give you a little break.
You said it the best though that Derek loved when we were playing Madden, and you were like, "This is the Dark Souls of Madden."
All right. We've got Derek White. He says that he looks at Monster Hunter on my shelf every time I game and think, tonight's the night I try it again, but it never is. And we've got Matt Hinton saying, DBZ Fighter DLC should have included Gogeta, yet the excuse is he's not canon. How does one explain Brawly or anything in Android Saga on this DLC? Best character in DL would be Black Goku, in my opinion. Thoughts?
he's right about Broly, wrong about the androids.
Oh, fight!
But to be fair, Broly will become canon because they're doing a new movie with him.
Ah.
Actually, they just announced their next DLC fighters. Base Goku and Base Vegeta.
Ooh, take it to the base.
Well, they're no Super Saiyans or anything. They're regular.
Right. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Not really. It's stupid.
And then we posted a Madden Let's Play. I don't know if you knew.
Oh my God.
I did not.
that. Yeah, we played Madden. I got it.
Oh, how is it?
Let me read Matt's comment first.
Oh, okay.
It's probably
Yeah, I forgot. We can do the review on that.
It's probably tearing me apart.
So Matt Hinton says for the Madden Let's Play, fun video, fellas. Props to James for playing a game he clearly hates and a team that clearly sucks.
Yeah.
Curious on what Aaron's opinion will be on updated skill reward system as opposed to the individual ratings category earned as XP found in the last 6 games. Also seems as if the new RPM engine has slowed the effectiveness of the run, or maybe the Hawks and Finns have terrible backs. Unsure, as I'm a New York Jets fan and almost always find a way to butt fumble to the other team.
Nice.
My opinion on the updated skill reward system is I think it's better. I think it's going to be a little more well-rounded as far as upgrading, and I think it's better.
Okay.
I played Madden. I got through I tried to get through my preseason as the Seahawks. And I went to overtime. They had to punt it to me. 7 seconds left. Clock runs out. It does the whole, all right, we've got these two teams. It's 14-14. We're going to go to overtime. Next point wins, blah, 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 blah. And then it just holds on Pete Carroll. And then the announcers stop talking. The music goes away. And I'm like, okay, it's going to fade to black. And then it's going to be me kicking it off or them kicking it, whatever. Never cuts away. It just holds on Pete Carroll. And he's just kind of standing there, and people are celebrating behind him, the little characters and stuff. And then he goes like this and like runs off the screen. And then Russell Wilson is like jumping up and down and like nodding his head and like going like this. And like they just celebrated for 22 minutes. A whole episode of a TV show on TV.
Yeah.
I just waited to see if it would like time out. Okay. So then I shut the game down, restarted it, loaded me back up to 7 seconds left. Clock runs out. Holds on a piece of grass on the field. They keep talking, and then it stops talking, and then it's just grass. Same thing. I could not finish the game.
Wait.
I couldn't finish the game.
You were watching grass grow? You were watching digital grass grow?
It just holds on this grass. And everyone's on the sideline, so there's no people on it.
Is it good looking grass?
It's all right.
Are the crowds still awful?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So during the whole Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson celebrating
crowd's
thing,
going.
also during that, one guy, I don't know who he was trying to walk past Russell Wilson while he was celebrating and just kept walking into him through the whole video.
I'm walking here.
But yeah, so behind them while they're celebrating is two identical people in brown shirts and white shirts. And they're just the same person doing the same animations back to back.
How's their story mode?
Oh my God. I got just as far as I did in the first one.
So the first one you got
when
to
you
throw
the ball and then you are the ball, I was like, beep, eject.
All right. So what happened
This time,
Run me through it. You click start story mode. It goes through its transition. Scene.
it's one of the dudes practicing, and he's like running out to the field. They're like, you're in. And he's like, oh, thank God. And I do the thing, I pass, blah, blah, blah. And then it cuts to the other guy, Colton, or maybe, I don't know, whatever the other guy's name is. He's playing guitar at night outside of a club that I suppose he's playing at that night. And he's like, I'm a long shot, baby. No. I'm a long shot, babe. And I was like, he's singing a long shot song.
You didn't even play it?
No. No. You cannot listen to some stupid dude in a football game playing guitar outside of a club singing, I'm a long shot, baby.
So I'm going to tie into another video really quick.
Oh.
I know your punishment.
What?
You have to play the entire story and upload it.
Oh, no. That's way too long. It's got to be a 1 minute Instagram thing.
I think you
Aaron
should
has to sing the long shot song.
Yes.
I don't even know all he does is say, I'm a long shot, baby.
That's what you have to do for a minute.
Ugh.
You have to do it with a football helmet on.
It's got to be a 1 minute Instagram thing.
Fair enough.
But once we move and we get the new space, I can definitely do more stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then at one point during our Let's Play, I catch a ball while it's in his stomach. I intercept it while it's in his belly, and then I tackle him, and he like Jesuses up off the ground, like doesn't even walk up. It's pretty good. There's some good stuff in there. And then James rages the whole time.
Yeah.
It sounds like Madden.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
It's so here's the thing: is I was having fun with it. It's fine. It's a Madden game. There's obviously Madden problems. I was having fun, but I couldn't finish it. Like I wanted to finish the preseason and play the game. Like I would have played the whole season.
Aaron loved the announcers too.
Yeah, the announcers are good.
So this Madden is the Dark Souls of Madden.
Yeah. I said that. I forgot saying that.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, it was like
Derek
hard.
pointed that out right away.
It was like hard for some reason. So I just called it the Dark Souls with Matt because everything's the Dark Souls.
Yeah,
of
if
stuff.
it's really hard, it's the Dark Souls of.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Madden
Madden-
review.
Okay. How's the actual just gameplay?
Like I said, it was fun. I would have continued to, if it would have let me and not glitched out. I quit and restarted the game. I restarted my PS4. I gave it so many chances to let me play the game. But in preseason, if you go to overtime, beware because you won't be able to finish.
So I guess we can quote Dark Souls and get good.
Yeah, I'll get good. Sorry for being sweaty when you touched me.
We're all sweaty.
Yeah,
All right.
it's bad.
All
That's
right.
all I can say.
So
Sorry, Matt.
what else we got? We had the Red Dead Redemption trailer drop.
It's like a weird walkthrough trailer thing.
is. It was
and there's going to be multiple parts to this. That was like part 1.
Yeah, that was what world and interactive.
Yeah.
It got kind of RPG elements with. Like,
I mean, I'm sold. It's great. It was great, but it was a very interesting trailer dynamic.
So at this point, I actually don't care about watching any of the other trailers. I'm gonna.
Going blind at this point.
Well, see, I kind of want to go in blind, but I also kind of can't. I can't go in blind because of this.
Oh yeah.
But I like if I wasn't doing this, I probably would just go in blind after watching it because it looks great.
Yeah.
It's like some of the stuff I saw just little changes, like his Deadeye mode.
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, it looks like you have the one where you can highlight them and then you can just turn and shoot really fast, which seemed cool. It looks like you can do certain quests different ways, so you don't.
I don't like that. There's different horses for different objectives.
Maybe they'll make the getting horses and stuff easier than the first game.
Maybe I just don't like the idea of like, okay, I have to go do this bank rob mission, so now I'm gonna get this horse because it's the fastest. And like I would have liked, and I think you can do this too, but just have a horse. It's your horse, and
there's probably going to be a perfectly statted horse somewhere in there to do everything.
Hopefully, there's a Sasquatch again. Did you ever see the Sasquatch in Red Dead?
I did. There's a whole quest around it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to like this main character as much as Marston, though.
I hope so. I haven't ruled it out.
But I also saw they're bringing back the whole putting on a bandana to not get caught.
Yeah.
Good trailer game. Like I said, the game looks good.
It looks beautiful.
It does. They didn't talk about multiplayer at all yet, which
It's promising.
is promising.
The longer they don't, the more okay I am.
Right. And then more news this week. A couple days ago, or the past weekend, was QuakeCon.
Yeah.
We got a lot of news about 2 really big upcoming games.
Doom.
Let's start with Doom.
Oh yeah.
Doom Eternal. Basically, take Doom, which was already turned to 11, carve in a 13, and turn it up more.
Jesus.
Your guy is like the Predator now. You have like a wrist blade and a shoulder cannon. The soundtrack is just as metal. I think one of my favorite little parts was because you go through a door and it cuts to Earth being invaded by demons is what it looks like. And I love over the PA system, demon is a derogatory word as the world's getting fucking raped by
And the BFG 10,000. Did you see that?
I did not see the BFG 10,000.
It's that big thing that like shoots. Like,
oh,
that's
yes.
a BFG.
Yeah.
And they're like, the BFG 10,000 is now firing. We don't know what it's firing at, but.
And I think my favorite part of that entire trailer, though, was when he walks into the place where the guys work on computers, grabs the guy's key card by the neck, roll him over to open the door, walk up to the 2 guards who are just looking at him, grab their gun. Because Doom Guy don't give a fuck.
No, Doom Guy's great.
And one thing I was hoping for after the end of the first game, you get the relic sword.
Yes. Yep.
And then
Jumping around and like flying, like little things to.
There's also Anti-Doom. They're the Anti-Doom guy.
Yeah.
Like the big demon who is wielding that axe is supposed to be your foil. Probably the most unique thing, though, was the invading other people's games. So you can go in there and they show you by someone's taking over one of the imps, and you could just go fuck with somebody. And I'm glad it's not another Doom guy entering there, because then it would just be who's the better player. This is like, I'm going to take a demon and try and fuck you over.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. I'm in.
Hey, real quick, just to go back, there's a new tweet 6 minutes ago. IGN is all these third-party people are digging into that Philip guy's, all of his reviews and everything that's ever been posted on IGN.
Yeah.
And they're having to go back and they're basically scrubbing him completely from the entire fucking site because they're finding, as people keep digging into Philip's pieces and finding more and more and more lifted passages, it is becoming clear that basically everything he wrote for IGN has to be removed. And then there's an IGN thing saying that we are scrubbing all of Philip's stuff from the site almost
Someone's
completely.
getting paid to do that.
To find all that shit?
Delete.
That's crazy.
That dude fucked over his entire career.
Yeah.
He kind of fucked over IGN, man.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to trust the reviews
I
again.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I already was like on the cusp.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I go to IGN is because they do get at least the basic news.
They're just so big.
They are.
They get the news but like, they got rid of that hot chick who did like the fix or whatever, where it's like, here's all the news from the week. Oh, yeah, video games. They got rid of that, and then I like GameSpot more, but it's more because they just aren't as big. So I'm sure they're just as much bullshit. But
Yeah, that's honestly why most of my reviews have been from YouTube. Just like Jim Sterling or
fucking Shotgun Gaming or whatever it was called.
Boomstick Gaming.
Boomstick Gaming.
I need to give him another try.
Hell yeah.
Other thing, so you didn't watch any of this. The other really big thing from QuakeCon, Fallout 76 news.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
We
it.
got a lot of stuff.
I didn't even watch that video today that Derek sent.
And like
I had no time.
the whole thing was like an hour.
Whoa.
From just Todd Howard and them talking about the game.
Whole time.
So, the big thing to talk about was how progression and leveling up is going to work.
Okay.
So, every level, you get a point to go into your special stats.
Okay.
Then, there's a card system.
Okay.
You get perk cards. So, let's say you have 5 points into strength.
Yeah.
You have cards worth 1, 2, 3, 4, however much. You can equip up to a total of 5 power, let's say, on there.
Okay.
So again, you have 3. You have 3 1s or a 3. You have to pick which one's better. You can change on the fly because you'll have banked perk cards. You cannot buy perk cards. You can only get them by leveling up and possibly special unlocks in the game.
Good.
You get 1 perk card every... you might get 1 every level. And then every 2 levels for the first 10 levels, you get a pack of a perk pack. So you get like 5 cards. One of them might be better than the others, like a booster pack. Again,
So it's kind of like from Fallout Shelter where you had the cards?
a little bit like the lunch boxes,
Yeah.
At level 50, you stop gaining special points. You still gain cards and can still equip new stuff, but 50 is where they're going to cap that number at. And yeah, the big thing is you can switch on the fly too. Yeah. So if you had a PvP spec going and you're going to a dungeon, switch up.
Got it. You all right?
Yeah, just hiccups.
Pizza.
There are no NPCs in Fallout 76. It said all interactions are with enemies or other players.
I wonder how you get quests and stuff. I wonder how you get quests and stuff.
Charisma stat
I guess.
Charisma stat has been altered since there are no NPCs to charm. Instead, high charisma allows you to share perks with your friends. PvP is completely optional. A player must accept your challenge before you can fight.
Oh, okay. So you
You
can't, just walk
shoot
up.
at someone?
It is possible to kill other players without challenging them, but it is difficult and makes you a wanted murderer. This is the best anti-griefing measure. You get a bounty, you get no reward for killing somebody, and anyone who kills you gets a reward. So if you just want to be a murderous...
No reward, meaning if I kill someone, I don't go get their stuff?
If you don't accept the challenge, yes. Like if
if I kill someone and they hadn't accepted my challenge, they just die and I don't get anything. And I get a bounty.
You are now a murderer.
That works.
So people are still going to do it, but you know what? Let them.
Yeah. Unless they spawn camp, like hopefully the spawning thing is different, so they can't just spawn kill you.
Oh, even better. The bounty is paid out. So like, let's say you killed me and you have a bounty on you, and James kills you. His bounty, the bounty he got, is paid out at your pocket.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
So is going to make it harder to be like, I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah.
If a player kills you, you have been given the option to block them, seek revenge for double reward, or simply keep playing.
No.
That's so funny. Okay.
After character creation, you can change how your character looks at any time, even down to the gender. So you can free change if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
The map is big enough that it can be difficult to find other players unless you're looking, meaning you can potentially...
Sky again.
Yes. You can play this like a traditional Fallout game, but it is built around multiplayer.
I'm confused. There's no NPCs, so you can't play it like a
Except for
traditional-
enemies. There's probably like data files you'll find that'll have quests or something.
Yes.
Base building is back with more variety. This time is nice. You can create blueprints of what you've made. So if it gets blown up, you can just open the blueprint, click a spot, and make the whole base again.
Nice.
Okay.
Mainly because of nukes.
That's good
Right.
for a me player. Players like me.
Nukes radiate the world. So if you nuke an area, it'll make the enemies stronger in there, which means you'll have better loot.
Yep.
Also can fucking kill you.
I hope the economy is good. Like, I want to go get stuff as opposed to Destiny 2.
Probably the last big thing they talked about is VATS is back,
Okay.
but it's real time.
Okay. So you're going to have to be like, quick.
It'll help you aim for specific body parts.
Are you okay?
Yeah. But from one thing I read on a different article is the specific body parts thing. You actually have to have a perk to do that.
Huh.
I'm going to one more site to see if they had something else I missed.
Vamp.
Explain
Vamp.
special.
Vamp. Vamp.
Camp.
Spamp.
Stamp. Clamp.
There
Camp.
is so you can get mutations when you reach certain levels of radiation.
Okay.
And you don't seem to have a choice of what mutation you get. There's a surprise mutation one guy got called Bird Bomb that increased his jump height while decreasing his strength.
When's the beta?
I didn't say.
Oh.
There is a photo mode.
Can you still sign up for the beta?
If
You
you
just have to pre-order.
Oh, okay. You doing digital again?
Yeah, probably. I haven't ordered it, though. Vince gave me his beta code.
No.
PvP does not start until level 5.
Fair. Dude, I like the griefing system. It's great. Anti-griefing, I guess.
The only thing that happens when you die is you drop all your junk. Upgrade material used for
Oh.
camps and equipments. So when you die, the question is it worth going back to that spot to get your junk?
My junk's pretty valuable to me.
You have the option to respawn at your death point or respawn back at Vault 76 for free. You can also respawn at other locations for a cost of caps. The further away from your body, the more expensive it is. Campsite blueprints, blueprint system. You can make musical instruments in the game. There is team voice chat as well as area-based public voice chat. So kind of an actual MMO at that point.
Mm-hmm. How's World of Warcraft going?
The new expansion just started. I played like an hour last night before D&D.
Oh, it's out now.
Yeah. So
How is
they
it?
It's interesting. I don't know much of the lore at this point. We freed somebody from Stormwind, and now I'm in this new troll
What are you playing as?
horde.
Demon Hunter or?
Shaman.
Okay.
Goblin shaman.
Oh, you're a little guy.
It's just a little guy.
And there will be private servers as well as mods. They're trying to figure out the best way to implement mods, but they are working on it.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of people's concern, being a MMO style game. How are you going to mod it? So, but it's cool. I am more intrigued by this game after they've given me some details on it. The griefing system is something I'm happy about.
Yeah, that sounds so cool. I'm glad.
I wonder if there's going to be like an MMO where there's going to be a lot of content trickle down,
Hopefully.
like events and stuff.
Bethesda's quite smart.
Most of the time.
What did they do that was wrong?
They attacked a guy.
Segway! You're welcome.
Thank you. No, so a guy was trying to sell an unopened copy of The Evil Within 2 on Amazon. He got hit with a block from Bethesda claiming that you can't sell used games. Game was sealed, never used. Their logic was, it's something like first sale doctrine, where they can't guarantee the warranty because they aren't the ones who sold it type thing.
Okay.
They have come out, since they got a...
So they wanted him to sell it as used.
No, they didn't want him to sell it at all. They were telling him he couldn't sell it because the game was used, even though he had never opened it.
It's weird because there's like a million other ones that are open
I know.
on Amazon.
Oh, Bethesda got a ton of shit from this online and stuff. They're already pulled back and said,
Are you sure it wasn't ZeniMax?
It said Bethesda in the article.
But they don't really have control over anything.
either way.
I'm sure it was their parent company.
Probably, but more people know the name
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bethesda.
Yeah.
And then Jim Sterling said, "Fuck Bethesda," and then everybody is now all over Jim Sterling.
Everyone's always over Jim Sterling.
That's his...
It's his job.
But he's also trade-off. Bethesda said they will not block anyone on Amazon from selling their games.
Jim
so
Sterling gets shit done.
He does. Fuck, was it a couple of years ago someone tried suing him for $11 million because of a review?
Yeah.
Skeleton Warrior. Also, God damn it. I bought Dead Cells.
Yes, you did.
Fucking fantastic game.
I told you.
I love it. I don't mind dying in it.
No.
There's some points where I wish I fucked up and died, like going through the sewers and jumping in the green water.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a great
I think
art
it's going to
style.
come up at the end of the year.
It was definitely going to come up at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I already have 3-4 games on my end of the year list.
Yep.
5 if I want to stretch Far Cry in there.
No. Oh.
I didn't have the bugs you did.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
We'll talk in December.
Yeah.
Slap some sense in.
So besides Madden, anything else?
No, I didn't really play anything else. I just was getting content for that, doing the Let's Play, making sure I played enough of it to talk about it, and yeah. What else? What's coming out next? September, right?
September
you
is
said?
Spider-
nothing else for August.
Nothing big that I can see except for the Madden release of the base game, not the Hall of Fame edition.
Oh, did I get the Hall of Fame edition?
Does
What's
that
that Redbox?
They may have had Madden then. Shit, I had this list. God damn it. It looks like the next big thing is Destiny 2 Forsaken on the 4th or the 3rd, and then Spider-Man on the 7th.
Wow. Man.
Yeah,
a lot of time and nothing. What am I gonna do?
We have movies coming out. Like we had a movie come out, a big one come out today.
What came out today?
Avengers, Infinity War.
Came out today?
Yeah.
It says the 20th online.
Oh, you mean the DVD?
Yes.
Oh.
And then Deadpool 2 is next week.
That sucks. It says pre-order August 20th on stupid online.
Stupid online.
It makes sense that it came out today, though. I mean, the 20th is not even a Tuesday.
Yep.
That sucks. I
There
want the
might-
Steelbook.
Let me look. I'm doing a quick
How quick did
Aaron
the Steelbook
check.
sell out?
Moderately fast, not as fast as they normally do because they only came out with 4K steelbooks for this.
Oh, so it was like $35 or something.
Hey, Minute is coming to the Switch on the 9th.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it already came out. Sorry. Overcooked 2 is out.
Yep.
Ooh, Salt and Sanctuary is on the Switch now.
Oh, that's what I'm playing Dead Cells on is the Switch.
Nice.
It's
We Happy Few is out on PS4.
Oh my god, train wreck! Did you see Jim's review on that one?
I started it, then had to go to
Absolute
work.
train wreck.
It's broken. It's just a broken
He's
game.
like,
Shenmue 2 and 3, 1 and 2
Oh, nice.
are on the 21st. Guacamelee 2 is on the 21st. And then Yakuza Kiwami's on the 28th.
Ah, that's the big one I forgot.
And Divinity Original Sin 2 comes to consoles on the 31st. And then, are you excited for this? Naruto to Baruto Shinobi Striker.
No.
Sounds good.
No. I think for me, the next big thing is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It
Is that
looks
his
great.
last name? Is it like Phil Spider-Man?
Yes. Peter Spider-Man.
Peter Spider-Man. Duh.
Yeah, Aaron.
Let's talk about movies.
All right. In just like 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for the Broken Pixel podcast. If you like what you saw, like, favorite, subscribe on all of the things. If you want to donate some money to us, go to Patreon and really help us out. Visit Jalapeno Children's Fund, help Max out. And good night.